So this problem says solve for x. So if you notice here, we're dealing with a determinant here. That's what those straight lines mean. And that equals 32. So to do the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, I take 2x times 3, and that's going to give me 6x. And then I take minus 2 times x, which is 2x, and I say that equals 32. So then this is just solving an equation. So this is actually going to be 4x on the left side, and that equals 32. And then I divide by 4 both sides. And then that tells me x equals 8. So there's my answer for the first one. Now let's take a look at the second one here. But what we'll have to remember is what is the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. That takes a little bit more memorization there. So let's take a look at that. So remember here, that means we're going to take this first row here, which is here, that's the x11, and we're going to take that first entry in the first row, which is x. And that x is going to be times, and then I'm going to cross off that first column and the top row, and that's going to be -2, -5, -4, and 2 is my determinant. And then remember, for the middle term, I have to negate it, so I'm going to put a negative automatically there. And if I take that second entry in the first row, that's going to cross off that second column and that top row, and I'm going to end up with -4, -1, and -5, +2. So that's my 1 there. And then I'm going to get -4, -5, -1, and 2. And then for the third one here, I'm going to use that third entry there in the top row, and that's going to be +1. And my determinant is going to be without the first row or the last column, and it's going to give me -4, -2, -1, -4. So there we go. And that's going to be our setup from this one here. Now we definitely have to clean it up. And remember that determinant equals 2, so I can write equals 2 here. So now that's going to be 2 equals x times, and my determinant here is going to be -2 times 2, which is -4, minus, and then -5 times -4 is 20, and then minus 1 here. And then that's going to be a -4 times 2, which is -8. And then minus -5 times -1, which is 5. And then plus 1 here. And the determinant here is going to be -4 times -4, which is +16. And then minus -2 times -1, which is -2. And then to clean this up, this is going to give me 2 equals. And this -20, or this -4 minus 20 is -24x. And this -8 minus 5 is going to be -13 times the -1. So it's going to be +13. And then for the last one here, I have this 1 in front of it. So it's going to be 16 minus 2, which is 14, so +14. So then my next step is going to be 2 equals -24x plus 27. Now I'm going to subtract 27 from both sides, and that's going to be -25 equals -24x. And then I divide by -24, so x equals 25 over 24 as our final answer. Now again, this is just a nice way to use those determinants to solve for a variable here. So there's our answers for these 2 problems.